China is quite difficult if you don't speak the language.
Yeah.
And I'm lucky that I speak it up to a certain level, and I'm also lucky that I have fantastic business partners and people who we complement each other's skills. So if you don't understand China and if you don't understand how to set a business up, go through the process, get on all of the applications, which are all in Chinese, if you can't read Chinese, that it can be very difficult. And it can be it's quite a big barrier to entry. So I understand why people wouldn't do it. And to be honest, I wouldn't want to do it again. I could.
You mean go from scratch, like setting up everything?
Yes, yeah. If I knew it would have been this difficult, I probably would have never done it.
Like you mean a paperwork for a business, or what? Or you mean what?
Yeah, paperwork for the business. You know, getting over all the hurdles, registering at the bank, and you know, the visa application. And for my visa application, I was in the visa office. Well, sorry, at the civic center, the Shimin Zhongxin, for 7 hours that day. And then they said, we're going to send some officers around to your house just to prove that, you know, you do live here and you are starting this business. And I said, okay, when are they coming? They said, oh, anytime between now and the next 60 days. What? Wait, you're not going to tell me when? And guess which day they arrived?
Next day.
Day 60.
Day 60.
So I was in my apartment from, you know, I couldn't leave basically.
Crazy.
And then they came and then they sat down on my sofa and they interviewed me and they wanted to see everything that I was doing and learn about my business. And
it's because you're a foreigner.
It's because I'm a foreigner, and I think it's also because other people have taken advantage of the system in the past.
Yeah.
And so now they've kind of put some quite strong you know, systems in place so that people don't just start a business so that they can, you know, like a shell company or something like that, where they can just, you know, transfer money through or something. So,
and in Hong Kong is much easier for the paperwork and stuff.
Well, it's in English, so
it's all in English.
Yeah, it can be either.
Yeah, it can be either.
Yeah, it can be either. So you're seeing more and more Mandarin in Hong Kong business and working environments now, but the main business language in Hong Kong is mostly English, still. How long that's going to last, I wonder. Yeah. But the majority of Hong Kongers, at least my generation, they all speak very, very, very good English, which is completely different to mainland China.
Do you have many local friends, like Chinese friends from China?
I do, yeah. In China, a lot of people make friends through work and study.
Yeah.
And so at least that's what I see the most in Shenzhen. Yeah. Most of my Chinese friends in Shenzhen are my colleagues. And then I have a few friends from Beijing who have actually recently moved to Shenzhen.
Yeah.
Chinese people. And and they're really nice. But I think for the most part, my group of friends are quite Western. Well, at least even if they're Chinese, they're quite sort of Western, you could say mindset, or you could say internationalized kind of people. They've either been to university abroad or they work for an international company, or they, you know, they speak good English.
Hey guys, just a quick announcement. Don't skip. I'll be running a 3-day workshop called Fast Track to Views and Profits on YouTube. If you ever wanted to start your own channel, this is the best way to do it. You will learn how to choose the most profitable niche and how to beat the YouTube algorithm. You're gonna love it, I promise. Link in description, so sign up if it's for you. And now back to the video.
What I like about Chinese cities, they're very walkable compared to Southeast Asia. Generally, like Singapore is also walkable, though it's hot.
Yeah.
But in the morning and after 4 p.m, it's like enjoyable as well.
It's one of those sort of like urban planning things. Shenzhen is just it's like the model city, you know. If you get like a ton of people who really know how to build a city. Yeah. You get them together and this is what you get. Yeah. The subway system is amazing. I got friends who live actually very close to here. They've been here in Shenzhen for over 20 years. They were here when the subway only had one line. In the last 10 years, they've built like 14 lines or maybe even more than that. Yeah. But it's ridiculous, the amount that it's grown.